Okay, we are live. Welcome in, friends. If you're watching this part of my tutorial today, you're most likely watching the replay. If that is the case, I'd love for you to leave me a little comment, #replay, so I know you were here. If you see anything that I've made or that you're interested in, please send me a private message. If you have any questions and you're watching on the replay, feel free to reach out to me in a message. I cannot tag anyone. I am locked out of commenting for a week on Facebook. I had such a fun weekend. My email was hacked, and then they were able to get into my Facebook account and my PayPal account. So both those accounts were compromised. Facebook locked me out of my account. I had to go through all the steps to regain access, reset my passwords. I had to reset my password for my email account, reset my password for PayPal. There were 3 fraudulent charges on there, so I had to contact PayPal. All of the things, guys, all of the things. Hi, Candace, how are you? Hi, Ramona, welcome in. Y'all, I was just explaining I can't comment for a week. My email, PayPal account, and Facebook accounts were hacked over the weekend. I was locked out. Luckily, I was able to reset passwords and get control of my Facebook accounts again. But they saw, when the hackers got in, they started throwing out those bots, those auto-generated bots. And Facebook saw that as suspicious activity and locked me out of commenting for 1 week. And I have sent them explanation as to what happened 5 times between yesterday and today. And no one's responding, and I still can't comment. So I'm locked out. So to all of my friends that are going live today and this week, know that I'm there. I'm going to share you, but I can't comment. Luckily, I was able to regain access of my accounts, and luckily, I can still go live and post content. I just can't comment, which is strange. Very strange. I don't know why there's nefarious people that do stuff like that. I mean, why? Why can't everyone just be nice? Yeah, I know, Ramona, me too. It was a whole thing. Saturday night, I had, like, my phone blew up, and I'm not exaggerating. I had like 130 spam emails come into my email account. And I should have right then and there, like, changed my password. It was late, it was like 10 o'clock at night. They do it at night because people are less likely to be monitoring their accounts. So I just marked them all as spam and deleted them. And then when I woke up in the morning and opened my computer, I was locked out of Facebook. I had this suspicious activity and malware, and you have to send us X amount of Bitcoin to regain your account. I'm like, are you kidding me? Hey, Kathy, how are you? So luckily I was able to do all the things Facebook wanted me to do, 2-step verification and passwords and codes and all of the things. And I got my accounts back, changed all my passwords, everything, my email, my PayPal, my Facebook, my bank, everything. But Facebook still is not letting me comment for 7 days. I mean, and I keep saying, I didn't do anything. It was a hack on my account, but they don't care. I don't, there's no number, you can't call them, you can't email them. All I could do is when I try to do a comment, a little pop-up box comes up. You are restricted from commenting until February 15th at X amount of time. And if you click on that, it opens a contact form so you can type in your grievance and then click send, and then they say, okay, thank you for contacting us. Sandy, I was thinking of you. Look what I made over the weekend. Look what I made over the weekend. A friend for the polar bear. Isn't she cute? Look at her little face and her little tongue. She has a little paw and a bone in her bow. She got that same little sweater on like the polar bear that you adopted. She's got some little bones that are going to come with her. Her name is Paisley. And she has an adoption certificate too, guys. Look. It's backwards. Sorry. Paisley the puppy. Sandy, send me a private message. She'll be a little bit less than the polar bear because the polar bear had the penguin, and I gave you a special price. So just send me a private message. She comes with these little bones, and oh, thank you, Ramona. Look at her little face. Look at her little, you guys, I'm kind of, I've been practicing on my eyelashes. I'm getting a little bit better. I'm so happy. Yeah, she's cute. Her little sweater. Look at her little pom-pom tail, just like Bailey. Her little tongue. The little bones. And her, okay, Sandy, sounds good. I love her too. I had fun making her. She took me 2 days. I worked on her all weekend. She took me 2 days. Her name is Paisley. So she's going to hang out there while she's drying. She's going to need a good amount of dry time because she's a big girl. She's a big girl. Thank you, Christine. Christine, your snow people and your embellishment order shipped out this morning. So in amongst all of my account hacks and locked out of accounts and all of that, I did manage to get limping back on this morning where I could actually access my accounts and do some shipping. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Maureen. Hi, Sherry. Welcome in. So my dual partner today, Michelle from Glitzy Yaya, was called away unexpectedly. She has to go help her daughter and help with her grandson, her little baby grandson. So she's not able to join me. Okay, Sandy, I will follow up with you as soon as I finish today at 3 o'clock, okay? So you've just got me today. You've just got me. Hey, Alyssa, how are you? You've just got me. And it's, like I said, a miracle I'm on because all my accounts were hacked over the weekend. Hi, Nancy. Welcome in. And I literally spent hours, guys, trying to... Yeah, me too, Christine. Me too. Hey, Julie. How are you? So hours, guys, resetting passwords and trying to regain access to my accounts and all of the things. Yeah, all of the things. Okay, let's come over here. Let's get my silicone wrap. So it's just me. You've just got me today working on my Nutcracker. I will show you where we left off last week. This is going to be a month-long project today. So this is one of those flocked. I know, Alyssa, yeah. I should have been a little bit more proactive Saturday evening, like 10 o'clock at night, 130 or 136, I can't remember. Spam emails came in like all at once. I thought that my phone was broken because it just kept dinging and dinging and dinging and ding. And I looked at them and I realized they were spam. So I just marked them all as spam and deleted them. Guys, if that ever happens, go right away and start resetting all of your passwords. So what happened is they hacked my Earthlink email account. And once they got into that, you sign into like PayPal with your email, and then you have to put a password. So they can sign in to the email, and then they click on reset password. And since they hacked into my email, PayPal and Facebook sent them an automated, click on this link to reset your password. And they were able to get into my accounts. You guys, so I'm gonna, a lot of them are starting that 2-step verification where you'll sign in with email, and then they'll follow up and send you a code to your phone. I'm gonna do that, guys, just for extra security, because this has never happened to me before. So there were 3 fraudulent charges on my PayPal account. One of them went through for $40. The other 2 PayPal account, they all came in within 1 minute of each other. So the first one went through, and when the second and third one came in, they marked them as fraud and canceled them. But since they hacked my email account, they got into Facebook. Facebook locked me out of my accounts. I know, it is terrible. So luckily I was able to work with Facebook, do, all the steps they had me do, send a code, send a verification, reset, all of the things. I mean, then I this morning reset my email passwords, and then my email wasn't coming in on my laptop. I had to go 2 layers into my mail preferences and change the password that's connected to the Earthlink server, and then it still wasn't coming in. So I actually had to shut my mail program down, restart my computer, and that kind of cleared the cache and refreshed things, and everything started working again. But that's what I've been doing so far today. So anywho, here's where we left off. So let's do some fun stuff. Yeah, it's hackers are relentless. It's horrible. It is a scary world. I mean, I'm just sitting on my couch, minding my own business, having a relaxing weekend, watching the Olympics, and that happened. Yeah. So, where we left off last week, yes, Lydia, I'm here. Michelle got called out of town unexpectedly, so she is not. I can still post and share content. I just can't comment for a week, because when the accounts got hacked, they released the bots, and there was bot activity, commenting. I don't know to what end when they do that. Like, it is a nightmare, Kathy. It is a nightmare. I can't tell you how many hours I've spent between yesterday and today jumping through all the hoops. Hi, Tisha. Hi, Candace. And I'm pleading my case with Facebook to unlock my comments, because I didn't do anything, and they're basically ignoring me. So until the 15th, I won't be able to, the only way I'll be able to talk to you is in a live like this, guys. Hey, Maricela. Yeah, she just walked out. I don't know where she went. So this is where let's do some crafting. Let's do some fun stuff. This is where I left off. So I took the pink Nutcracker, and on Lydia's suggestion, I did end up Mod Podging the entire thing. And I actually used this, and it used a lot, you guys. Oh, she's back. She's back. I used this stuff no, not this. Not triple thick. I used this stuff. Oh my gosh. I used this stuff. This pouring medium that Shelby Ritchie had suggested that we use. It's Apple Barrel from Walmart. And it took a lot, guys. It took a lot. Like, it took like a quarter of this bottle and 2 of the little bottles of Mod Podge. Excuse me, Bailey. Thank you. Because the Nutcracker's so big. And Lydia and everyone suggested, hey, Michelle, how are you? Yeah, I know. I got control of my accounts, both my accounts again, and I am able to post content I just can't comment for 1 week because of no fault of my own. So I did end up covering the whole thing, and like Michelle said, it did change the texture. When you put the Mod Podge over the entire thing, it did change some of the texture. Like I was just gonna keep this with the pink flocking. I guess I still could, but in the end, I think I'll probably cover that with some pink glitter. So after I covered it all with the Mod Podge, I let that dry, and then I went back in on the areas that I knew I wanted to paint, okay? Alyssa Bailey says, hi. Hey, Raquel, how are you? So you wouldn't have to watch me paint and wait for paint to dry. I went ahead and painted some of the areas on the Nutcracker. And then this is a white glitter foam sheet that I cut 2 triangles, and I just glued them on to do like the breast portion of his jacket. So this is paint. His little hat is paint. I cut the top knot off because we're going to do a cupcake here. I cut his nose off because we're going to cover his face. We're going to do that right now. This is not glitter foam sheet, but that glitter canvas by Recollections you could get from Michael's. Hey, Vicky, how are you? Welcome. No worries. You and the baby are on a walk. I love that, Michelle. I wish I was with you. That sounds like fun. And then painted some of the areas. And it's going to be Easter, an Easter bunny. So I wanted it really colorful and sweet. All right, so the next thing, and I tried to plan this out, like what steps to do, like in what order, to make this the least difficult as I could. I'm gonna wipe this off with a baby wipe because it has some glitter and stuff on it, and I'm gonna roll white clay out, and I don't want to get any of that in my clay. Yeah, Michelle, I wish I was with you, walking with the baby in the stroller. That sounds like fun. He went straight to sleep. Oh, bless his little heart. How old is he, Michelle? I have 5 grandchildren. My oldest is 4. She's going to be 5 in April. And my youngest is 3 months old. I have 4 little granddaughters and 1 grandson. All right, all wiped off. I'm having a hard time, hi Teresa, I'm having a hard time getting my head in the game, guys. That threw me for a loop with all of that. I hate changing passwords on accounts because sometimes it doesn't go smooth. Like I told you, my email, it didn't go smooth. And you get locked out, and then you can't get access. I mean, I'm too old for all of that, you guys. I'm too old for all of that. And nothing's ever easy. All right, so we are going to cover this Nutcracker's face. What? Actually, no. Let me back up. See, that's what I'm telling you. I'm having a hard time getting into that. 6 months. Teething, yes. Yes. Yeah. Teething can be brutal. All right, I took some yucky old clay right before I came on to go live and made 1 tablespoon each. Y'all, just bear with me today. I am very flustered. And for the cheeks. So we're going to glue these on, and then we're going to take the white clay and put it right over, just like how I did for the puppy face here. When I did this puppy face, I did the same thing. It's styrofoam, a piece of styrofoam for the base, and you could see right there, I adhered some old yucky clay across the lower portion of his face, and then this way when I wrapped the clay around his eyes, you could see our back, and then his muzzle area is up. I did the same thing for his little booty area. I put a layer of old clay here, and then when I wrapped the brown around for his fur and the sweater, he has like a little raised up little booty, like when the puppies, Bailey does that all the time. When she goes down on the ground to play with her toys, she goes down and her little behind is up. So we're gonna do the same effect for the little face here. And these are gonna be the bunny's little cheekers. He's gonna have little cute bunny cheekers. So how was everyone's weekend? And what did y'all do? Did you get to do anything fun over the weekend? I know. It's a little girl, Maureen, her name is Paisley. She's up for adoption, but I had, Catherine, how are you? Welcome, it's so good to see you. Oh my goodness. Apparently my glue is frozen in the bottom. It's still so cold. It's in the 40s here now, guys, but that's cold. It's really cold. I hope you're doing well. I'm gonna set these down because I think I need 2 hands. So in between all of the hullabaloo of my accounts being hacked over the weekend, I watched, hi Christy, welcome, how are you? Are you back home? Did you have fun with your baby? I saw the picture you posted last night, so cute. Did anyone have a chance to watch the Olympics? I was watching the Olympics over the weekend. How fun. My favorite is the figure skating. Well, that's all you can do, Catherine. Hang in there. Yeah. Yeah. All right, I think that's good. The area's good. That'll be his 2 cheekers. Right above that, we'll put his nose. I want to make sure I have enough room for the eyes. I pulled these eyes. I thought they were cute for a bunny. Yes, we'll just have enough room. I want it to have big eyes because this is a big character. All right, so those are glued on. And again, that was just yucky old clay. I made 2 balls. And we'll put it doesn't matter what color because they're going to be covered. It's going to be covered. All right, so let's bring some white clay over. Oh, I know. I haven't seen my babies since Christmas. I had planned to go out there in January, but then we started getting all this yucky snow and ice and cold, and I'm not going to be on the roads when it's yucky out. So maybe this month I'll be able to take some time and go out, see my babies. We FaceTime with them a couple times during the week, but it's not the same. All right, I'm pulling some white. And it has to be enough to wrap around the entire face area. I know, Maureen, I wanted to hop on your live sale, but I was in the midst of all of this craziness with my accounts and the passwords, and I went and reset like the passwords on our online bank account too, because then I got scared. I'm like, holy cow, they hacked my email and they got into my Facebook and PayPal. Who's to say they can't get into my bank too? Because I mean, I control everything from my computer. Oh, guys, I just have a headache, guys. I just have a headache. Not fun. No bueno. No bueno. You would think in this day and age that, you know, cybersecurity would be better and be able to, you know, control stuff like that. But the hackers are relentless. Okay. This is probably too much. I don't know, guys. Okay, so back to the Olympics. Who watched the Olympics? The figure skating is my favorite. So I watched a little on Saturday, and then it was on yesterday afternoon. I watched figure skating yesterday afternoon. Team USA brought home the gold. Yay, Team USA for the team figure skating combo. Okay, so this is going to have to be that wide and then long enough to go all the way around. So let's work on this. Did your sale go good, Maureen? I hope it did. Did you have just handmade stuff? I can't remember if you sell any supplies. I don't think you do. Did you just have handmade stuff? And then you guys, did you guys, Candace, you've been watching? Yeah, the figure skating is my favorite. You guys, were you, any of you watching when Lindsey Vonn wiped out? Oh my God, that poor thing. She shouldn't have been skiing. She tore her ACL like 10 days ago, and she decided to ski on a torn ACL. And then like 13 seconds into her downhill run, she wiped out. And it was bad. When they sent for the helicopter to airlift her out, they weren't saying anything. And I'm like, well, that's bad. That's bad. If she can't get up and walk off, that means she's hurt. It was so bad. It was so bad. Oh, Maureen, you're not watching the Olympics? Yeah. I even put it on a little bit this morning just to like distract myself from the horror of the, I want to just measure this, guys. Handmade. Oh, gotcha. I just want to measure this quick and see. Yeah, it's a little bit more than what I need. So I'm just going to cut a little bit off. I don't know. I might just talk today. Yes. Yesterday they weren't saying. They just were saying she sustained an injury. And I Googled it a couple of times and they weren't letting out any information. But this morning they did say that she broke her leg. And she had to have surgery, emergency surgery. Which stands to reason. She took quite a tumble. And when you're going at those speeds, I mean, they get up to like 90 miles an hour. They're basically hurling themselves down the mountain. Very scary. Very scary. I could not ever do that. I used to water ski. When we had our boat, I used to water ski. But not at 90 miles an hour. And that was years back. That was years back when I was a wee bit younger. Whenever like a cross chop would come up, you know, from the waves from the other boats, instead of going through it and taking a chance of having a bad wipeout, I would just let go of the rope and just go down into the water before I would hit the chop. If I didn't think I could navigate it, I would just let go and go down. She had her second surgery today. Yeah, oof, yeah. Sometimes when they have injuries like that, they have to have multiple surgeries. First, to just try to get in and repair, and then second, they have to wait for some of the swelling to go down, and yeah. I really don't think she should have been skiing, seeing that she had an injury. They were saying it was like 8 days before her downhill run. I don't think she should have been skiing on a leg with a torn ACL, but who am I, guys? Who am I? I'm just a fake baker over here, playing with glitter all day. There's a little piece of something in there. Hey, Crafty Ketones, welcome. Hi, Donna, how are you? Welcome. Let's smooth this out. This is going to be to the back, but I don't want any lumps or bumps if I can avoid it. So, last night I watched a little bit of the, what do you call it? The snowboarding where they go down, they do the tricks in the air. They had that on. That doesn't hold my interest as much as the figure skating. I really, really love the figure skating. I used to skate with my girlfriends when I was in high school. That's what we would do on the weekends. We would go to the local ice rink and skate. Okay, this looks good, guys. I think this looks good. And I think it's plenty wide enough. So, now comes the tricky part. I'm going to move this to the side. We're going to add some glue on to this flocking. And I can just use my regular aliens. That was giving me problems coming out. Right, exactly. I know why she did it. She's 41. When the next Winter Olympics comes around, she's going to be 45. So, I mean, this was probably most likely maybe her last opportunity to ski in Olympics. So I know why she did it, but still I don't agree with her decision. Hi, Squishy Angie. Hi, Squishy. How are you? I'm going to put a little glue in between these two little circles. Push them together. I'm also getting, you guys, and I probably would have told you this before. I had to look it up. I'm getting what they call a trigger finger in this, on my right hand, my middle finger. And sometimes, like, I can't bend it all the way. Do you see that? And sometimes when I bend it to grip things, it locks in place. And I have to push it to, I mean, what the heck? I am falling apart in my old age, you guys. What the heck? It's not fun to get old. It's not fun. I don't feel old, but I guess I am. I guess I am. Has anyone ever heard of that? Does anyone have that? Is there anything you can do for it? You probably can't cure it, but is there anything you could do to help make it not so triggery? Is that a word? All right, I'm just gonna spread this glue around. It doesn't have to be like 100% coverage. It's not like if you were trying to add glitter and you want it kind of all, I just want it on the surface of this flocking so it'll have something to grab onto, okay, if that makes sense. Good news, guys. I would say 95% of the snow in our yard has melted. There's still some in the front yard because our front yard is shaded. So there's still a little bit in the front yard. But our driveway is clear. We were able to actually, on Saturday, take the car out and go get groceries and grab dinner out. We went to Burger King. Nothing fancy. It just felt good to like get out of the house. All right, maybe one more little bit of glue and then we'll go ahead. It locks and clicks. Yes, yes. Maureen, I tell you all the time, we're like twins. I looked it up. It's called trigger finger. Something about the tendon being tight. And it seems like mine is getting worse. Like if I grip like the sheets, when I'm changing the sheets and I'm gripping the fitted sheet to pull it down, it'll lock. Because I'm gripping and applying pressure, it'll lock. I'm like, oh, that's fun. That's so fun for me. Yeah. All right, that's probably good, guys. I mean, you don't have to go crazy. Just enough to grip here and there. Sufficient. 31 minutes in, and I haven't really done much of anything. All right, I can set this down because the hat is holding that part up where I put the glue. All right, I need to, what's the area? You guys, I need to go take a nap. And a steroid injection for it, like in my finger. That sounds not fun. All right, so this area is about 3 inches, okay? So let me back up. This needs to be cut down to about 3 inches. So let's cut. You know, I have my quilting mat underneath my glass here, which is extremely helpful, guys, because when you have to cut anything to size, that is extremely helpful. So I'm going to cut a straight edge at the top, and then we'll kind of get this to about 3 inches, roughly. I don't know. I think all of that business with my account stressed me out. It stressed me out and threw me for a loop. I'm probably going to be shot the rest of the day. All right, and then 3 inches would be 1, 2, 3. About, I'm going to go a little bit more than 3 inches, just to give me some extra to play with. We'll see. Once I bring it up to the Nutcracker, if it's too much, I might have to take some more off. But better to have too much than cut it short, right, guys? Right? So what's everyone else's favorite in the Olympics? I told you guys my favorite is the figure skating. Oh, I did watch a little bit of the men's speed skating. That's, you know, it's that I just love the figure skating because it's so graceful and beautiful. I love the costumes and the music and everything. The speed skating got a little boring to watch, I feel. All right, we'll set that over there. I'm procrastinating putting this on because I know it's going to be tricky. All right, I guess we're just going to do it, you guys, and if it doesn't come out, we'll pull it off. We'll pull it off. Oh my goodness. All right. I want that right up against the hat on the top. And of course, I'll probably end up putting something there. Bring this down. We're going to put a ruffle in between where the neck meets the jacket. So I'm not going to be super concerned that the clay goes all the way down. I'm more concerned at this top part where it meets the hat. I want that to look nice because I probably won't put anything right up there under the hat. We'll see. Oh, Angie, you like the ice skating too? Yeah. I was happy when I saw Team USA won the gold for the team event yesterday. That boy, what was his name? Ilya with the blonde curly hair. He's the one that brought it home for the US. We were down a point, and then when he came on, then we gained 2 points or something. I don't understand the points. I'm gonna cut a little bit of this off because I feel like it's way more than what I need on both sides. Hopefully I'm not cutting off my nose to spite my face, guys. We'll see. We'll see. All right. That's looking good. Like I said, I'm not too concerned where the head meets the jacket part because I know I am putting a ruffle there, some sort of trim or ruffle or something. I'm more concerned with this top section. All right, so I'm going to have to lift it up and bring it around, and yep, I still have more clay than what I need, which is good. I'd rather have more clay than what I need than to run out. Trimming some off the back. I can turn it sideways if you guys want to watch me fuss with the clay. See, I still have more than what I need, which is good, which is good. All right, I'm gonna bring it around and connect it. Connect the two pieces. I think this is the trickiest part of the whole project, guys. This is most likely the trickiest part of the entire project. Everything else from this point on should be easy. Is Lydia still here? She did one of these for me, so she can relate. How many of you have covered one of these large flocked nutcrackers? How many of you have done one of these? This is my first, so I'm learning as I go. I'm just winging it. Winging it. All right, and I'm smoothing the seam out in the back. It is going to be the back of the nutcracker, but I want that to kind of be smoothed out and not yucky looking. All right. Oh, he looks like a bunny face. Figure skating's your favorite too, Maureen? Yeah, me too. Me too. We still have a lot more opportunity because it was the pairs ice dancing, and then it was the team event. They still have to do the individual women's, individual men's. And in the Summer Olympics, my favorite is the gymnastics. I like watching the gymnastics. I used to, when I was young, my mom sent me for 5 years. You haven't, Maureen? Well, I don't know if I'll be inspiring you to try one. Today, I feel like I'm very out of sorts today. This looks good though, guys. This looks good. I'm surprised. This kind of, the clay gods were with me. I said, you had enough drama and all today. Like I said, because of the his cheekers, you can see the space right there, but I am gonna put a ruffle in there. So that is not bothering me at all. That's not bothering me. I'm just finger pressing everything down as much as I can without creating stretch marks or tears. And again, as this dries and puffs up, it will smooth out if there are any cracks. This is that wet baby wipe. Let me see if I can run this along the back where the seam and where we pushed it down. Smooth it out a little. Yeah, that's helping. If you have a wet baby wipe, sometimes that'll help you smooth your cracks out. And the seam. Okay, I think that's probably good, you guys. Look at this little bunny! These little cheekers. So cute. All right, well, this is still wet. The next thing you're gonna wanna do is put the eyes in while the clay is still wet. Where's my little, this? There's a couple little spots right there that I kind of wanna push down a little. The clay got up into the brim of the hat a little. Just push it down. Okay, that looks good. All right, so I'm gonna come in with my ball tool and these cute little eyes. Super adorable. I'm gonna want one. This is really awkward to work with. It's so large. I'm gonna want one there and one there. So let's come in with some tacky glue. You have two, Angie, that you haven't done? Well, I'm probably not inspiring you to go and work on them. I'm a little discombobulated today because of my account hacking situation. The young kids, when something like that happens, they're like, all right, well, it's a pain. I just got to reset all my passwords and blah, 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 blah. To me, when something like that happens, it's like the end of the world. I'm like, oh my God, what do I do? My husband is trying to talk to me. I'm like, don't talk to me now. Don't talk to me now. Don't interrupt me. I need to concentrate. All right, we'll come in with these eyes. We're going to place them in the general vicinity of where I put the pilot holes. Words, guys, words. And I like them because they're curved, and the curve, somewhat, Angie. Oh, Cheryl. Yeah, I was on, last week, I was live 6 times. Last week, I was so busy with lives. As a matter of fact, this week, I took 2 days off. In one of the groups I'm in, I said, oh, I'm out. I have to be out because I did so much last week. All right, they look good. So we're going to push them down in. I was talking about it in the beginning when I first came on, Angie. My Saturday evening, late in the evening, like 10:30 at night, I literally had 135 spam emails come in all at once. I should have stopped right then and there and went and reset my passwords, but I didn't. So when I woke up Sunday morning, my email account was hacked. And because they were able to get into my email account, they were able to gain access to my Facebook account and my PayPal account. So my Facebook accounts were shut down. I was locked out. So I had to go through, jumping through the hoops, getting access to my accounts again. But then they were doing bot activity on my Facebook account, so they took away my ability to comment for 7 days. And I sent them all the information that I was hacked. And look at how cute, you guys. Those eyes look perfect. They look so cute. I sent them all the information that I was hacked. You guys helped me regain my account. Can you please reinstate my commenting? And haven't heard anything back from Facebook. And I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. So anyways, yeah, I had to reset passwords. They are so horrible. They are so horrible. So I had 3 fraudulent charges come in on my PayPal account. The first one they didn't catch. The second and third ones they caught, but I had to call them. I had to reset my passwords there. They had to open a claim to reverse the fraudulent charges. You had to reset passwords too? Yeah, those were the perfect cute little eyes for the bunny. And I love that they were rounded on the bottom because it kind of follows the curve of his little cheekers. So cute. All right, so now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take that smallest ball tool again, and I'm gonna give him some freckles in his little cheekers area with the smallest little ball tool. we're just gonna do some freckles. Just random, cute, right into the clay. This is the hardest part of the whole project, guys, the clay on the face, because I wanted the face to come out super cute. So I wanted to make sure I fussed with it a little bit. And apparently I can't talk when I'm doing freckles. Few on the sides, and I will hold it up to the camera so you guys can see. This looks super cute. Super duper cute. I've had this nutcracker sitting in my garage a year ago this past Christmas, so more than a year, waiting for something to do with it, and I'm so excited. Garly! Cute, right? So cute. All right, now I'm gonna add a little shadow, and you guys know I don't like to add shadow onto wet clay, but before I can, I could let it dry, but I kind of want to add the nose. Well, let me see. If I start adding it and it's coming out blotchy. So Carly, I still can't comment. I did end up finally, by mistake, finding the contact us form for Facebook, and I pled my case. I told them my email was hacked, my Facebook was hacked, and my PayPal was hacked. I'm not the one sending all the bot comments to Facebook, so if you would be so kind, please check into that and re-establish my ability to comment. I sent that like 5 times and I haven't heard back, so I'm probably gonna have to wait it out like Carly had to. Wait it out the 7 days, and but yeah, they hacked my email account, so once they did that, they could get into my Facebook and my PayPal and just say, forgot my password, please resend. Yeah, day 2 of no commenting, I can't comment. Yep. Yeah, no messages from Facebook, yeah. I'm not surprised. I'm going super light with the shadow because the clay is wet, so I'm gonna just layer it, layer on layer on layer with super light layers because the clay is wet. If you go too heavy-handed when the clay is wet, it'll be a little blotchy. So you'll be more happy with the result if you go very light-handed a little bit at a time, guys. So yeah, so once they hacked my email account, they were able to get into my PayPal and Facebook and click on the forgot my password. I'm telling you all this so you guys know. If it happens to you, you'll know exactly what to do and be super proactive and do it right away. So then the platform sent them the link to reset the password. So they reset the password. Since they were already into my email, they could log in with my email and a new password. And that's how they got into my Facebook and my PayPal. I woke up this morning to fraudulent charges on my PayPal. It's like happy Monday. I didn't even have my coffee yet. I mean, why are people so evil, guys? Why? To what end? What? I mean, why hack people's accounts? What do they do? What does sending those bots out, what does it do? What is the purpose? How do they make money somehow? I don't understand. Oh, you guys, look at how cute her face is. So cute. So cute. Say a response could take up to 30 days. Well, since they told me my commenting, I'm locked out for 7 days. I'll probably be back commenting before I hear from Facebook. If that's the case, Carly, if that's the case. Oh my God. So I reset my bank passwords. And then I went back in and reset my bank passwords again just because I was freaked out. Get into the bank accounts and PayPal. Yeah, to steal. Yeah, that's what they did. The first fraudulent charge went through for $40. So they got something. I don't know. They order something and they use my bank account to pay for it. And then they get it and then they return it. Is that what they do? And then there were 2 more fraudulent charges after that. And PayPal denied them because they all came in like 1 minute, another minute, another, like within 3 minutes, 3 came in. So they finally flagged it as suspicious after that. I mean, oh, you guys, look how sweet the little faces. All right, let's give her a little nose. That looks super cute. I love it. Okay, I'm starting to come out of my funk. Look, I have 8 minutes left. It took me all that time. See, when I get in the zone of my crafting, it makes all my troubles go away. All right, what color do we want to do her nose? I think strawberry macaron would be super cute because it would be very bright in Candyland. Do you think? Let's give it a try. Let's see, her little face is super cute. Super cute. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's start with a tablespoon. That probably should be enough. I'm gonna let the white clay dry and then I'll come in off camera and give her some eyelashes like I did on the puppy. I've been practicing, and I'm getting better doing the eyelashes. So when I come back on with you next week, I'll have the eyelashes done. Like Puppy's face came out super cute. I'm getting better, guys. I'm in the mama's house. Some things I do, Angie, and some things I don't. I'll have to go in now that this happened and recheck everything. What should we name her? Hi, Maritza. Let's name her. Let's name her. Oh, that's right. Last week, Michelle and I were doing a naming contest. And we were going to take all the comments with all the names. And at the end of the 4 weeks, we were going to choose one for me and one for her. She's making a chick. And the 2 winners, we were going to send some happy mail to. So now that she's looking more like a bunny and less like a nutcracker, maybe I'll help you guys send me suggestions for names. What should we name her? Yeah, Angie, I agree with you. I agree with you. There's so many yucky, mean people out there. I mean, you guys, I just sit in my house, mind my own business. I play with my little crafts, my foam clay. I watch the Olympics. No friends. What does that mean, Maritza? What does no friends mean? I don't know what no friends means. All right, let's see if this is going to be too big for her face. You guys know I like big eyes and big noses on my characters, though. What does that mean? I like it. I like the size, you guys. I like the size. It's a big old pink nose for this bunny. I like the size. We're going to go with it. Nutter butter, Albert. I love that. That's very cute. That's very cute. Nutter butter. All right, I'm going to put some glue on the back, even though it's wet clay. Oh, and friends. Okay. I thought I was missing something, Maritza. Like, what does that mean? I don't know what that means. Even though it's wet clay to wet clay, we're going to give it a little help. We'll give it a little help. All right, so I'll work on that. I still have 2 more weeks, guys, to come on live and work on this with you. But I'll work on it a little bit behind the scenes because I really didn't do anything but cover the face today. So I'll get it to a point where we can really crank through with it next week and get some more things done. Oh my goodness, give me a sec. Let me get it in place and push it down and I'll turn it around. She's got a big, cute bunny nose. Oh my goodness, look at his. This is so cute. She got a big nose. I love it. It's a big old bunny nose. Once we do all of the things, it won't look so big. Like we're gonna do a cupcake up here. We're gonna do ruffle around her neck. We're gonna do some decorations. We're gonna do ruffling on all along the triangles of this glitter foam sheet. And then I made one of these pretty flowers with a mold. I pulled it from my stash and that's gonna be her button on her belt because I painted the belt peach. I'll probably add peach Bellini sweet glitter to the belt and then we'll add the flower there. So now that all of the building elements are done, now we'll be able to have some fun and start decorating her next week. I will do the eyelashes though off camera. And you know what I'm gonna do for her whiskers? I'm not gonna do it right now because the clay is still wet. I threw one in here. I'm gonna pull some of this tinsel chenille stems from my stash, and you guys have seen me do this so many times, guys, where you take the chenille stem and peach Bellini, right, Carly? And you wrap it around like a paintbrush. This is too short of a stem, but I'm gonna make her iridescent sparkle whiskers like that. I'm not gonna put them in today. I'm gonna let this dry and then we'll give her some iridescent sparkle whiskers. We'll do that next week. Hi, Michelle. Thank you, Maureen. Thank you. Like I said, I apologize. I was a little discombobulated today, but I pulled some of this Funfetti glitter cord from my shop. I thought this would be pretty, maybe around the brim of the hat like that. Of course, we're gonna add bunny ears here and here. We're gonna add drip here. I'm gonna do something on top on her epaulets. I was thinking some of these tinsel things that you guys know that I love. Hi, Jenna, how are you? And continue to decorate. We're gonna do some fun stuff on her boots. I pulled these from my stash. I thought these little Candyland sparkle egg stickers would look cute going around the base, and then we'll add some more sprinkles and stuff. I pulled some of the Happy Easter sprinkle mix from my shop. We're gonna add that to her. And I pulled these cute little bunny buttons. I thought these would look cute like as buttons on her boots. So next week, we'll start getting into the fun stuff and decorating her. All right, up next is my friend Maricela and my other friend Raquel. Let's hop over to Mariposa's Creations page and see what they have planned for us today. Thank you to everyone who joined me today, and thank you for all the love and support. It's been a challenging 24 hours. Like I said, I'm just not used to all of this cyber security attacks and all of that. So thanks for everyone for your sweet comments and for hanging out with me. I'll see you again tomorrow. I'll be on at 3 p.m. Eastern with the Crafty Friends. Until next time, guys, be sweet. I love you all very much. Bye.